took me a whole lot of time to understand the matter of fact that December is here, the end of year 2020 is here, and I need to put my books into a TPR list so as to accommodate my time to read the books which I have been waiting for so long. I have selected some of the books which were almost unread during my November. I almost tend to leave some of the other books even when they are in my TBRs. I just don't mind for that. But my TBR of December is a bit of intriguing, I know, but there are less of books. But here I am to show you the December TBR and the list of books I have chosen for this month. Let's get started. Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching ATP, that is Among the Pages, where I talk about the books and the content written among their pages. Well, if you are for the first time here, then this is Achut Murari. I'm a poet plus a medico plus a booktuber, and I talk about books only because of my passion. Well, without further delay, the first book which I have chosen, which is in my TBR list for December, was Ingredia Leuven of Breda by Sarang Mahajan. Well, if I'm not wrong, I am in chapter 3. It's about 76 pages or so, but I am loving the whole plot the story has been providing. It's, when you're reading the whole lines, you tend to absorb the content in a so much better manner, and you can literally visualize everything. I mean, everything. The smallest details, even the voices, the horse voice, even that is mentioned. And when you just tend to read that, you tend to understand the things which have been going right before your eyes. You can literally imagine everything is going into it before your eyes. As of now, I have been loving the story. I don't know how the plot will be twisting or turning around, but yeah, I just love this introduction of the book, how the things have been put as an introduction. So yeah, Ingredia Leuven of Breda was my first book for December TBR. I hope I'll be completing this in a couple of days or so. So yeah. So the next book which was on my TBR list was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by Victoria Schwab. Well, I hope I have pronounced her name good. So this book, I have almost zero knowledge about it. But the first thing which I know about this thing is it is the most anticipated book, in 2020, because it was released in October 2020, and I was sure to read it in November, but I got the hands upon this book only in December, in a week back or so. So I was pretty sure to read this book. Well, because I was reading Ingredia, I tend to procrastinate reading this book. I'm pretty sure the author. I haven't read any of works of Victoria as of now. I don't know why, because Vicious was one such book which got a whole lot of acknowledgements. It was super famous, but it has always been on my TBR, but I never read this author. So at least this December 2020, I was very sure to make things better and read Victoria at any cost. So The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue was one such book which, the cover page itself is so intriguing that it could immediately clasp anyone's idea, anyone's imagination. I just cannot speak about that. I am just waiting for Ingredia to be done so that I can, shift to this book and start it as soon as possible. So the next book which was on my December TBR was Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami. So I was pretty sure to add at least one book by Haruki Murakami on my TBR. Well, Sputnik Sweetheart was a kind of, as of what I have read the reviews of from the blogs or YouTube, this was not so intriguing as the Norwegian would or something other like. So I was procrastinating this, and I just wanted this to be ending at least in December 2020. So I was pretty sure to put this book on my December TBR, and that was The Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami. The next book which I was pretty sure to put onto my December TBR was The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I have absolutely no idea how the plot is gonna be. I was sure that it was a fiction and fantasy genre, but it seems that the little summary which I have got is about a girl who tends to write poetry because she has been into very daunting circumstances. She's been harassed and all that. So because of her awful situations, she tries to pen her emotions into the form of poetry, and that's why it is named Poet X. And her name, I don't know, I don't even know the protagonist's name. So, but I have listened. I was pretty sure that Poet X was one of the best books. Now it was released in 2018. I have been receiving the reviews of so much positive and critical reviews. So despite of humongous amounts of procrastination, I have ended up putting this book on my December TBR. So yeah, this was the last book on my December TBR. This time I haven't added much of pile onto the TBR list because I thought to cut off some time on reading. If you are loving the way I have been reviewing books and sharing my bookish knowledge, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe my video, and this will boost my confidence and eventually make this world a book universe. So meet you in the next video. Bye bye.